Hey, it's Annie Grace, and wow, this is a hard time. Do you know that alcohol sales are skyrocketing? Why is that? It's because we're doing the best we can with the tools we have. And the tool that we've had to deal with stuff like this is booze. I mean, it really has been. I know for me that before everything I've really learned through this naked mind and going through the mindset shift, I would have been out there, hoarding all of the boxes of wine because that's what I drink, boxes, not bottles. So I wouldn't know how much I had drank. But this is what's happening. This is the reality of what's happening. And maybe you're drinking because, gosh, you just don't know how to handle this without a few extra drinks. Or maybe you're not drinking, but you really wish you were. Or maybe you're, not drinking, but you're feeling on the edge because you're like, oh, this is really getting too much. Or maybe you just want some tools. You're not even thinking about alcohol, but you just want some tools for how to quiet down this crazy mind of yours, how to quiet down some of the fear, how to have a breath, how to take a moment of peace. And by the way, you don't just want all the tools that, are these woo-woo things. You want science-based. You want real things that really work. Well, TNM Connection is all about that. It is all of my coaches, the certified This Naked Mind coaches, have volunteered their time to show up for you daily for hours and hours of live group coaching. And you can just be a fly on the wall. You don't have to be coached if you don't want to. You can just watch and learn, and that is so powerful and so effective. Or you can dive right in and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm feeling. Can you help? There's nothing that's off limits because we have a formula, a method, the ACT technique that can really help you find peace in any area and in anything you're thinking. And so you're saying, well, Annie, I thought you were all about alcohol. Yes, I am. But here's the thing. Why do we use alcohol? We use alcohol because of the underlying fear, because of the underlying anxiety. Alcohol sales aren't skyrocketing right now because people are having more parties or because of social drinking. People are actually having to cancel their weddings. Alcohol sales are skyrocketing because people are afraid and because we don't know how to deal with that fear. And so these tools that This Naked Mind coaches can teach you, they are specifically to deal with that fear. You go into a very brief coaching session where you're not bearing your soul, you're not going back into your past. This is all forward facing. You say, hey, this is what I'm thinking about. This is my fear. And you can feel better and actually make positive change and feel good about it within minutes. That is the magic of this. And again, all of these coaches, they're volunteering their time to be here with you. And so what we're doing is we're opening up these rooms on a regular schedule every single day for as long as it's needed, just for us all to get together, to hear from each other, to connect, and to get live coaching. It's going to be powerful and incredible. Nothing like this has ever been done, but nothing like this has ever happened. And this is going to be an incredible, incredible time where we can take this and we can run and hide, or we can say, hey, you know what? I'm going to show up and I'm going to ask the right questions. There's never going to be judgment. There's never going to be shame. We put down the weapons of shame and blame at the door, and we just come with so much compassion and real science-based tools to help you to deal with the thoughts, to deal with the fear, to deal with the anxiety, to deal with all of these triggers that we're handling right now during these very strange and uncertain times. So join us, put your email address in below, and I will immediately send you the schedule and how to log on. You can do it anonymously, or you can turn on your video and be front and center and be coached. Either way, you will get a ton of value, and I cannot wait to see you inside and get to know you better.